Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing today? Happy Thursday. I like to call it Thirsty Thursday, but how are we doing? Wow, we're seeing some pretty crazy price action out there. First things first, Tesla falling down in pre-market. They had their earnings report last night. Not a good reaction, down 7.5%. The numbers were pretty rough as well. Google also reported they were moving okay, but of course, very back and forth. At least they ended up high, though, up 3.36% today. We can see yesterday and after hours, though, how shaky it truly got. But overall, ended up having a lot better move and a much better report as well. But SPY also very shaky this morning. Not really breaking out above the high of yesterday. Not really falling down. Just a lot of back and forth movement. in pre-market. Hopefully we don't just get back and forth movement all day today. That would be a bit annoying. Watch for 635 for a breakout. If you're looking for a good move to the upside, I would just keep 635 on the radar. If it breaks, then watch for a continuation up here. This is a huge resistance. Double top from yesterday. Just formed in the short term. Hope everyone's having a good one, though. What's up? Steve, Autumn, Juan, Hunter F, Maddie. Brain, of course. Don't forget to like and sub, definitely. Get those likes going here today. SPY continuing to impress in the short term, though. This is a great showing by the SPY. $635 resistance there. Couldn't believe yesterday that it broke out as much as it did. The amount of price action has been wild here lately. You guys can hear that when my mouse clicks. It's funny. See Mag 7 right at open. Tesla down 8.7%. Still falling. Wow, they're about to hit $300. That is pretty insane that they got there that fast. Watch for 300 to possibly hold up. Big psychological spot on Tesla. We'll see if it does. What a move. It probably will bounce, though. Watch out for 300, seriously. It just got really close, I guess. It got to 301. Getting a little volatility. Hopefully it really bleeds and breaks 300 eventually. That would make for a much better move. That's how you have an opening move, though, right there. What number should we be watching for the downside on the SPY right now? I like the low of pre-market today. Autumn right around 633.50. I would watch that for a breakdown. And if that starts to give out, I think you could trade this range right here. Down to 633. It's only a 50-cent move, but it's really not that bad. It's pretty decent. For a quicker scalp, it would be okay. It might even fall more than that if we start to see that play out, but I would definitely make that low pre-market break. With how SPY has been lately, I'm still looking more for a 635 break, but it's always good to have levels to watch. You think BM has tons of resistance at 300? Oh, on Tesla? A big support, probably, yeah. Let's see. I would say that there's a ton probably stacked. Yeah. 325,000 shares stacked up there. Even 301 has a crap ton of shares there. There's not really many sellers overhead either. I gotta close some of these here. I'll just open them back up later. I think I'm gonna need to restart Bookmap here. It's getting a little crazy. Nvidia 175 is pretty big on Bookmap overhead. AAL got whacked. Earnings must have been bad. Come on, Tesla. Let's see what we do at 300. Let's go check AAL. Yeah, they did. How much are they down today? 9.7%. A little worse than Tesla even. Funny enough. Someone in Discord said Spotify's on fire. Ooh. It just touched $700 today. Using it as a bit of resistance, it looks like. In the short term, but damn, it has. LVWR is up 50% this week, Brain said. Livewire? Oh, damn. It came up off the dip pretty well. Be nice to get a breakout above this high here. They are rejecting a bit today, down 5.7%, but not too bad. It's a wild stock. Its average percent rise is 7%. Its percent fall is 4.2. Quite a bit going on there with that one. Isn't there a report in 5 minutes? 5 minutes? I really didn't think so. There's this S&P Global Composite, Global Manufacturing PMI. I don't think it's really going to be that crazy for the market. It might be. It might be. See what it does. I bet it causes a crazy, like, candle on the 1 minute or something. If it does miss by a lot, maybe it could cause some craziness. Let's go, Brain. You exited Oklo yesterday. Nice. Sold at 69.50, re-entered at 65. Oh, wow, that's cool. Let's go look at how that intraday action looked yesterday. Yeah, that was pretty insane yesterday, man. That's hilarious. It came back really well again this morning, too. It's a damn good move. You didn't want to just be holding, not make money? I gotcha. I see what you mean. You can time it up good like that. It's not bad. Tessie's having a lot of problems here at 300. Come on, Tesla. Let's actually break it down. I don't know if you guys are bearish on Tesla or not this morning, but Tesla's having some problems. See if they can hold 300. Gonna go switch over to some growth stocks here. Bloom Energy. Whoa. What's up with BE? 21% today. Holy breakout. Whoa. Where's my news tab? Oh, here we go. BE. Man, they are on fire. They announced fuel cell technology will be deployed at select Oracle Cloud infrastructure data centers in the U.S. Collaborate to deliver power to data centers at the speed of AI. Very interesting here. Wow, okay. For all of Oracle's AI and cloud computing services, they're going to deliver reliable, cost-efficient on-site power for an entire data center within 90 days. Wow. Within 90 days. Imagine how many other companies are going to be coming to Bloom Energy being like, 90 days, set it up. Man, this is insane. Does it say what type of fuel cell? Oh, I did not see that. Let's see. The company's fuel cell systems. It just says that they provide stuff. Guess we'd have to do more like independent research, but nobody's really that scientific. I'm curious though. I'm definitely going to be researching this one quite a bit here today, I'm sure. The game is to see who can make Tom say, holy shit. Solid oxide. Open may run again soon, Jack said. It is attempting a move here today, isn't it? I don't love it. Pretty harsh resistance overhead in my eyes. I'm not sure it's going to be able to break, but... Okay, they do hydrogen fuel cells. Okay. How's Boeing today? Always like to check on them, of course. Nothing crazy. Back to the watch list. 235 resistance overhead. That is huge on Boeing. The metals company up 3%. I will say not a ton of stocks. Up over like 3% on my watch list. Not like what we've been used to lately. A lot of red today. Or just flatness on a lot of them. Open door. 13%. See if they can keep going here, though. We know how they can get. Oklo still running up above $70 right now. Man, brain. Yeah, 71 just broke. Holy. You win the game. That's an insane move. 72.11. Let's look at it on the daily. Not new all-time highs yet. I was about to say, is that new highs? It's getting really close. Oklo, how's SMR today? It's more of a nuclear stock, Autumn. I guess you can say it's AI, though. In a way. If it's helping AI. Yeah, both, yeah. I'm glad to see SMR up with it, though. That's good. How's Nano Nuclear Energy, NNE? Looks like many of the nuclear stocks are up a little bit. None really pushing that high, though. Amazon's doing pretty well. Look at Amazon flying up. There we go, the SPY breaking 635, new all-time highs. Watch for the run. Getting a good breakout going on here. SPY 635 breakout. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a run going, keep it going here. What a move. The Mag 7 really turned around. Look at Amazon, Meta, Microsoft pointing up. Couple are down a little bit. Google's kind of down. Tesla's a little down. Overall, though, great. Ah, that was Steve, Brain. Steve. Steve has his own button here on our, Where's Steve? I don't know if you guys can hear that over the music, actually, but... Come on, NVIDIA, let's get a pump going. Scan once one. Ah, here we go. Bam, put this in the Discord server for Bloom Energy. Solid oxide fuel cells have been deployed in hundreds of applications across healthcare, data centers, critical manufacturing, retailers, and more. The same proven hydrogen cell technology has powered our natural gas fleet. It is used to generate combustion-free, emissions-free, carbon-free electricity from green hydrogen. Let's read that again. Generate combustion-free, emissions-free, carbon-free. Okay? The hydrogen fuel cell stack technology enables highly efficient distributed power generation with the same focus on reliability that Bloom has demonstrated over the last 15 years. So yeah, solid oxide fuel cells, SOFC. Interesting. SPY is pulling back a bit. Let's see if it uses 635 as support. Now that would be beautiful here if it could hold 635 and start to run up a bit more. Bloom hit 33, is slowing down a little bit, but overall, still a great move today. Even if they do pull back for a few minutes. Hopefully we're not seeing like a day-long pullback or something crazy like that. Bloom Energy, pretty wild. Go check AMD. Everyone's happy that that one's running up today. Looks pretty good on the 5-minute. On the daily, looks great. Great continuation. I like to see it coming up. Broke 160, held it very well. Love to see that support hold there, and great continuation. Overall, pretty solid move off open. Don't need to hold all day or anything crazy. Gotta grab a drink of water. Give me 1 second here. All right, sorry about that. Checking in on Bank of America. Pretty nice action, actually, off of yesterday. Watch for a 48.70 breakout at that high of day yesterday. Possible run here on the banks. They just continue to move higher. The JP Morgan put play is getting pretty rough. Always tough to tell what the big money's doing here. Wonder if that was like a big hedge they had. Need to have a smoke, but can't take my eyes off Oklo. It is pretty solid, isn't it? Even though it's Steven. If you're just now joining up, destroy that like button today. We're at 8 likes. Let's get that number up a little bit. Trump is visiting the Fed today to see the renovations. I heard about that. That'll be very interesting to see what he does with JP. See how those renovations go. He's probably going to rip into that. Yeah, he'll probably be really ripping that. You re-entered at 65, you see, Brain? I see why you're stoked. Yeah. That was a great re-entry, my gosh. For this breakout today. About as good as it gets, actually. Doesn't get much better than that. Oklo right at the high of the day again. See if it can continue here or if it's going to post a bit of a resistance. Hopefully we see that continuation keep playing out. Amazon, going back to them. They've been on fire this morning. continuing to break out, 233.68. They're up 2.3%. Looking at the hourly on Amazon, scrolling out, they've been on a pretty good run here recently. I know they had that Prime Day, which was really a Prime week. Kind of funny that they did a Prime week. Amazon really trying to run. $235 resistance. Let's go. Wow, Trump posted something positive about Tesla on Truth Social, saying that he wants Tesla to thrive. Taking away the subsidies that he receives will not kill them. It might kill the stock. Who knows, right? It'll probably kill that stock pretty well. Speaking of that, how's Ford and GM? Ford trying to get a little run going today. GM, same thing. Maybe can continue off yesterday's nice action. Check on these airlines today. Like Delta dipped with AAL, but look at them come back alive. Delta roaring back. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, Pew Pew. I mean, I'm sure he does. I would too, honestly. I would too. JBLU's also down slightly. JetBlue Airways. See the daily chart here. $4.35 overhead. $4.80 as well. JBLU.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glory?
I can't wait to see what Trump says about that Fed building. That's going to be very interesting. He's probably going to be like saying how extravagant it is and how they don't need all that. I heard that they tried to block Trump from seeing it, at least Trump's team, so Trump decided he was just going to go himself, which makes it even funnier. At least that's what I heard. He's going to talk shit. Yeah, he will. Switching over here to LVS. Little pullback today. They're up 2.7%. Kind of a weird one to be at the top of my watch list, I guess, but they had earnings. Be nice to see a continuation coming in, but not really happening here. What about uranium stocks? UEC is on fire today. Tangy Man would be happy as hell. UEC looking beautiful. URA. Nice. Let's get it. These stocks are beautiful today, along with like SMR and Oklo. I know that SMR unfortunately pulled back. Now Oklo is pulling back slightly as well. But those nuclear uranium stocks were really killing it. Amazon straight up from open. PayPal's up a little bit today. 78.60. Let's look at them on the daily. It's been a little while since I've zoomed out on them. PayPal went a bit crazy with COVID. You know, they had that post-COVID explosion that, you know, killed a lot of companies there that went too crazy. They are starting to come back a bit more now. They love this lower support around $56. Pretty insane in April how they held. I mean, everything held, I guess, so. SPY posted a really good low there. It'd be funny if he live streamed the walkthrough. He should. That would be hilarious. Autumn says Etsy's up more than 4% today. ETSY. Wow, yeah, 4.55%. They're breaking out above a previous high as well, Autumn. That is crazy right there. Breaking 64.75 that easy. There is some resistance though, like it's kind of like a resistance range right here. From like 65.75 all the way to like 67, if I'm being honest. Look at all those touches in the past on the left side of the screen where I'm circling. It's pretty wild. It's going to be a tough overhead range to break through, but I love that momentum today. If he live streamed that, that would be one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Especially out of the Trump man. I'm actually scanning Stock Labs right now. New home sales just hit. A couple minutes ago, nothing crazy happened. Elon Musk said expiring tax credits may pressure Tesla in the short term, but autonomy will offset. He said we'll lose some incentives in the US. Does that mean that we could have a few rough quarters? Yes, we probably could have a few rough quarters, and I'm not saying we will. What? Sounds confusing as hell. He's like saying that they could have rough quarters, but he's not saying that they really will, so bit weird. Live Q&A? That would be funny. I wonder how many viewers that would get on him. Probably like... if he did live stream it. I wonder if it could get like in the millions or not. Bank of America still pushed higher today, guys. Man, these banks have been really moving well. That's like one of the better charts that we've seen this morning as far as straight up price action's concerned. Oh, you meant the Tesla Q&A. I thought you meant Trump walking around. My bad. How's DJT? Trump Media Technology Group. Nothing crazy there. I think there's like a Trump coin, right? Trump USD. Pretty crazy. That'd be wild if it ran up a shit ton. I saw that, Jake. They own a crap ton of Bitcoin, actually. It's a pretty high number. I think it's at 2 billion across the whole thing. A presidential gamer stream would be hilarious. I don't know if you guys ever saw House of Cards and that show. That guy on there was the president, and he was playing Call of Duty on there. It was kind of funny. Spy 635.40. Come on, let's see if it can get a breakout. Looks pretty awesome with the way it's holding right now. Probably going to be seeing a new high of the day here soon. Well, technically a new all-time high. Rick said the market could go down today, but I'm not saying it will, just saying. That's exactly it. Go see Palantir. A lot of flatness here for them. Juan said, for real though, we can't stay making new all-time highs forever. Well, the runs can last quite a while. Uh-oh. Oh no, it double topped. Not looking good. But let's go back and, let's look at some of these runs, because sometimes, like, whenever the SPY does go on, like, a massive run, it can last for quite longer than people think it could. Sometimes. And some of these bigger rallies. How does that kind of compare to this one? I guess if you go to the bottom to the top, it's the largest one, which is why this is one of the biggest recoveries and biggest rallies on record. But I guess on this one, you would have to go from the bottom technically then. So, I mean, look at that COVID run. Sheesh. Sometimes the runs really do last a long time, though, when they get going. 700 in 2025. Let's go, Autumn says. I don't know about that, though. I wouldn't be that surprised, given how it's been, but seems pretty high. KSS is back? No way. I guess it is. It's moving pretty good. That's not bad by KSS, Mr. Wu. KSS is trying. Check on Wendy's. How's the open door again? Hey, open, guys, is starting to turn back up. It's turning back towards the high of the day. Might be able to get a breakout going here. Come on, open. Let's see it. Autumn says, I'm going to keep dreaming. QQQ. Putting the Leafs. Let's go. Oh. Falling leaves, I guess, is what you meant. That's not looking good. Mason says, if you're reading this, I need to get XP. Man, QQQ, that's an insane drop right there. Pretty big pullback by the QQQ, if I'm being honest. Wow. SPY pulling back pretty hard too, but doesn't look as bad as QQQ. How QQQ is getting down pretty harshly there. How's that Mag 7 looking? Not the best, not the best. Don't forget to like. That'll probably help it too. All right, guys, I'm going to go grab a water really quick, check on my daughter. Quick intermission. I'll be right back. Very quick.
Feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
All right. What is going on? Let's go. Let's go. SPY's pulling back very hard right here. Man, it broke 635, made a new high, but didn't really get all that much of a run going. It ran up for about 40 cents and then just kind of said, nope, see you later. Pretty big pullback here, actually. CLH is going to pump into earnings. Celsius. Let's see it. Trading view is getting a little slow. $46 resistance coming up on Celsius. Go check Tessie here again. Trying to find some support. Found that nice support there around 304. The number one crown must be his. That's funny. Check in on AT&T. I haven't looked at T in a while. Check on the daily. I knew they had earnings this week, so I wanted to check in on AT&T. Kind of wild. The earnings candle is one of the more wild ones that I've seen recently. Pretty crazy candle, if you had to ask me. Sold Oklo again, up around 72.60. Okay. Not a bad spot. It might continue a little bit today, but not bad. Hopefully it has a little lower high here for you, Brian. That'll help you. Rinse and repeat. That's it. I think it's smart. Definitely. Awesome shit, Brain. Bank of America coming down to 48.70. Testing a little intraday support here. This is a big resistance before on Bank of America, so could be seeing a little intraday bounce here. This would be a nice small trade. Nvidia holding its ground at 171.25. Are we going to be getting a comeback coming in? This overall downtrend today is kind of brutal. Pretty straight down. Hopefully you can get out of that. Thanks to the Tominator. Let's go back to Celsius. 46. How about URA and UEC again? They were nice earlier. URA right back to resistance. Watch for possible break of that high of day, 41.75. Would be nice. Juan says, I remember back when Nvidia was 80 or 90 and everybody was freaking out. Were they freaking out thinking like it was going to go bankrupt or something? Or freaking out like wanting to buy? stock split was coming up. Went to 1,400. I like this intraday support though, 171.25. Watching for more of like a hold and breakout back up here. Looks like it's trying to hold this base. We'll see if it can form one. It looks pretty solid, actually. Advanced Money Destroyer was pretty hot this morning. Got to see if they can hold this 159 support. Come on, AMD. Got that nice run going this morning for nothing. Gave it all right back. Win. Up on the day. Looks pretty consistent compared to many others. Holding its ground. Watch for the 110 break. It's been already tested 2 other times. This is the 3rd time now. Ooh, Hims and ARM. Hims has been pretty awesome in the short term, but I am worried that there will be pullbacks mixed in. You know, Hims is at a point on the chart. I just don't love it. I'm more worried that, like, once it, you know, fills the gap or somewhere like in this range, I'm worried that it's going to pull back and start to sell off a bit more. I love their business, though, and I feel like that for the longer term, they'll be okay. But you need to just be careful where you're buying in at on Hims. You know, it has these crazy up and down patterns, and I think you can find a better price with Hims in the future here. Coming off yesterday's big move today, really isn't that crazy or that surprising. It actually is just kind of right at the intraday support yesterday. It's probably going to break under there, but it's trying to hold for now. You're in puts for both. Yeah, it looks like it might try to break under this intraday support yesterday. Always a shot it could hold, but now ARM. Let's go check them. ARM, looking at the daily. $164.60 recent high. ARM looks pretty bearish too right now, in my opinion. I feel like the past couple days were more of like a dead cat bounce or something like that before we start to fall off lower. Kind of a weird setup too. It's on a trend line, and I can see the trend line giving out. I'll draw it out here. Now for now, it actually is trying to hold the trend, but I could see it breaking here soon, my views, so. Trump would just pull a gun in the UFC fight. Imagine that. He walks in and just pulls it out. I win. That's so silly. Checking in on the watch list again. Quad Use is up today with the nuclear stocks and energy stocks. Up 3.06%. Very nice. UU. Energy fuels. Trump would say tariff and Powell would faint. That would be Trump's signature move in the UFC. You know, some people have the guillotine. Some people like to do rear naked chokes or something. Some people like to just knock people out. Trump's thing would be tariffs. It'd be like casting a spell on Harry Potter. Joe Rogan would immediately try to interview Powell while he's still out. Jerome, how was that? We need to get like an AI to do a fake fight or something. That'd be funny. What's up, Danny? Ryan's a bit late. Sounds good, Ryan. Man, a lot of the action came at open today, too. Hopefully we can start to get some of these secondary moves started here soon. A lot of stocks started pulling back. Like, look at AMD here today. Nice. Danny bought some Tesla put options yesterday before close. You traded it all the way from 332 to 302. Holy shit. Nice, Danny. Let's go. You get some dubs in the chat for that one. Definitely some dubs for that. It's a pretty big move there. 10 Tesla contracts are pretty... I don't know what you did on expiration and strikes, but pretty expensive usually, too. You probably did something close, I'm sure, though. Short-term EXP. Yeah, that's awesome. Not always recommended to play earnings like that, but I will say it's interesting for sure. I guess we're gonna have to hit you with the I don't have any celebratory sound buttons here. I need some celebratory ones.
All right.
There we go. We'll go with the classic. How much gain is that? It's probably pretty solid. I'm looking at stuff that expires this week. I guess the puts aren't up as much as I thought, actually. Of course, IV crush and everything like that comes into play. Probably over 100% though. $360 strike deep in the money. Oh, wow. $360, that's pretty solid. Those are going for $5,500 a contract right now. That's pretty good. UEC. Nice jump back. $8.70. Oh, shit. He posted it in the Discord. Let's go. Wow, Danny. I see it now. Here it is. Very nice, Danny. Let's go. That is awesome. Yeah, definitely deserves some dubs in the chat for that. Wonder if anybody else had any funny Tesla put plays for today. No? Really? I'm surprised more people didn't post about Tesla puts. Member of the day? Danny probably will be getting member of the day. You're probably right there, Jason. I would almost guarantee member of the day for Danny. Spy looking for a comeback, Elton said. It is, actually. Right back up to 635 resistance here. Nice to see so far. Let's go check Mag 7, see if it's coming back well or not. Not bad. Looks kind of flat, actually. Amazon gave up all their gains from this morning, pretty much. They were exploding, too. Yeah, they pretty much just gave it all right back. Too bad. Nathan bought a put spread on Tesla. Nice. Before earnings, you mean, right? Sounds good. That's pretty cool. How'd that end up doing? Did you sell it? Or did you sell one side of it, or? Oh, it's pending? The order's pending. Got it. I was just curious. Core weave moving down. Make sure you still hit that like button if you're just joining up. Helps us out quite a bit here on the live. Helps us out actually more than people realize. It's pretty crazy. Bloom Energy. Still eyeing them up. I know that things got a little shaky, though. Oh, they're right back at the high of day, though. Watch BE. Already up 22%. Let's see if it can continue. This is a pretty wild setup. I'm going to make a drawing here. Pretty wild, like bullish wedge, rising wedge, or flag. Looks like a pretty crazy flag pattern. Bullish flag. Bullish wedge, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care about the name. I think that stuff's kind of overrated. Just watch for the break, though. This high of day could be awesome. If it ends up breaking this wedge down, though, that could be pretty concerning, too. So keep it on the radar for sure. See how this plays out. It's pretty perfect how much it's hit this upper line and is reacting. It's a lot of reactions. Jaden said, what channel can I find the weekly earnings whispers schedule? If you go down, there's actually an earnings tab under bonus bots. There's an earnings tab, but you'll need to scroll back to like Sunday or something to get the calendar. And you know what? Hang on one sec. There might have been an error. I'm not seeing where it posted, where they have the calendar. Okay, it's there. It's on 7/14. It's 7:09 a.m., I believe. No. What the hell? I know that we posted in the pullbacks channel, but the easiest way is to just go to X and just follow Earnings Whispers, and they pin it. If you go to X, I'll show you. So here's X. You just scroll down a little bit. You go to, it's always pinned right here at the top. The very first post. We do post it up on every Sunday. I post it up in the high-risk breakouts, pullbacks, and Trading Stream Limited. But you'd have to go all the way back to Sunday. But have a great day. Time to go to work. Sounds good, Danny. Thanks for joining up today. Thanks for sharing the profits. Let's go. That is sick. Enjoy your weekend. Or no, enjoy the rest of your week and then your weekend if we don't talk tomorrow. Sonia said Meta calls. META. Meta trying to pop up here. $720 coming into play. $720. Watch for a breakout. If we could get a good break past this, it would be pretty fantastic. Meta call, thank you. SBET, please. Bookmap. SBET. Whoa, SBET flying up again, 7.3%. What's going on, Tiger? All right, we'll throw on a Bookmap, I guess. See what it looks like here. 2780. Wow, what a move. Overhead resistance is coming up. I like this resistance here at 2850. Very nice. Guess you could say 2850 to 29. 30 was a peak recently, so a lot of big levels here coming up as SBET could maybe come up and test those. That would be a nice test. The funny thing is that the stock's up 7%. And a lot of times people might go, oh, wow, that might be a bit overextended, right? Well, SBET's average percent rise is 12.5%. So that's pretty nuts. Come on, Tesla, let's go. Pulling back towards support. Average rise per day. Yes, Autumn. The stocked up algo, you can get it and put it on TradingView. And once you like link your accounts, you can throw it on here as an indicator. And it shows you some stats down here in the bottom right, as well as a few other things, like it could plot support and resistance and stuff. But it shows you the average move over the past year. You can actually change the settings on it. You can change the look back period, so you can have it go further back if you want to. That'll change it a bit. Like, let's, instead of 252, let's send it to, let's just do 365, like a full calendar year, instead of a business year. Change the correlation at all. Now let's change it back. Change it back to 252, see if it changes. I couldn't remember if it changed or not. Yo, yeah, there we go. Average percent rise changed. Yep. The correlation even changed to SPY. Oklo's going to break out the new all-time highs today. It wants that 75. Yeah. Yep. It probably will. It's been on fire. I like the way it's moving here, too. Just looks pretty solid. Looks solid. Same midnight. That's a little frustrating. I got out before it broke 73. Yeah, it's really ripping right now. It's on a massive rally. Wow, Oklo. It was early today. There's always a chance it'll repeat yesterday's pattern. There is a chance it could end up doing that, where it pops up a lot and then drops a shit ton. I could see it happening. $74. There we go. Touching now on Oklo. Wow, 10.5%. That was yesterday. Might have to try to get it again tomorrow if it repeats. Man, Oklo. It's hard to change off of it. I don't want to sit here because I know you guys exited already, but it's too good. Too good, as they say. It bumped stocks up and helped a lot. Probably why Oklo jumped. You don't see much momentum except with Oklo. I know, that's why I'm sitting on it. How's BE? Oh, wow. BE is like right at the end of this wedge here. All right, BE, let's see where we go. Gotta be soon. I mean, it's right at the edge. Gotta get something coming through. The music went crazy on us again here today. Meta broke out nicely above 720. You like the meta? Meta move? Very nice. Yeah, 720 breakout. There we go. All right, Bloom. We're going to get some action going. Up 22% today. Keep going with some more action. Let's get it. BMNR. One of my favorites lately. I always like to look at it. Waiting for it to get a better move going. It keeps trying to test this recent low and break down, but it's like literally right on the support, trying to bounce a little bit. Has anyone invested in Akon's Utopia City? Is that a real thing? Ah, be careful, brain. A little too high intraday, you know? $75, breaking out past it. Wow, like it's butter. Man, Oklo. Oh my gosh, this is just utterly insane. Man, that is nuts. All right, Bloom, we're going to start moving. Uh-oh. Getting out of the wedge, but falling down slightly. Let's see. Moving kind of slow. What's up with the slowness here? Not good to see it falling out of the wedge, though. Definitely not a good initial sign. One moment here. Gonna go grab another water. I already drank mine. I just have one right over here, though. All right, all right. $6 billion Utopia City. I've never heard of that. Akon? KSS about to squeeze again, Ron said. Life is weird now. I need to see it. Me too. KSS looks pretty good here, up 12.89%. It's a pretty solid run overall. KSS, $14 coming up. Starting to reject slightly intraday. Doesn't look like a total breakdown or anything quite yet, but I don't know. Not the best. JP Morgan today. I know them and Bank of America were doing pretty good this morning. Yeah, look at JPM pretty much straight up here. It's only up 0.75%, but still, I would say moving pretty good overall. Very solid pattern. Check in on Tesla. You know, Tesla had a pretty bad day today with their earnings, of course. They tested 300 bucks. They're falling down right now. Are they going to get down to 300 again, possibly break it? This could get kind of nice here. It's going nuclear. Oh, wow, Autumn says. Man, Tesla, that's a bad drop there. Down about 9%. If Tesla breaks 300, it's over for them. I agree. I think it's going to be over too. Look at their massive wedge on the daily here. They're literally testing the bottom end of this wedge as we speak here today. I even closed down my game on the side just to watch this. That's hilarious. What kind of game do you play on the side? It's hard to look away from Oklo because it's the most exciting thing happening today. It really is. I mean, nothing is really beating that Oklo PA here. Oh, making meth? Oh, I see. That's always good. Trying to be like Walter White out here. It's a fun game. A lot more automation than you'd expect from a dealing game. You mean that's literally what you're playing? Oh, wow. I thought you were kidding. It sounds like one of those farming games or something. Yeah, that music. Yesterday, that was hilarious. Threw me so off guard. How's Apple today? Apple trying to hold this 214 support. Could be opportunities trading it up off of this. Maybe like right there, holding that lower end of the range, moving up towards like 215. Not terrible, really. Yeah, Autumn, I don't know what they did in that. Like how... It was like a screaming eagle or something. I was like... I heard it. What the hell is it playing now? I can't even hear it. MU? DJ threw MU out there. Wow, MU. What the heck, DJ? 112 breakout here. Wow, this is a good intraday move by MU. Extremely good. Keep it on the radar for a possible continuation off this. This is quite the run so far. They get creative with the free jams? Seriously. You know what sucks is that every day it works while I'm streaming, but whenever I'm done, it says, this video cannot be monetized and all this. And I'm like, it's literally free, non-copyrighted sounds, but then it still tells me that. I don't understand. So dumb. Yeah, I can see that too, Jake. A little bit. Yahoo Finance isn't working? No way. Mine's working. Trump floats a new tariff baseline rate. Yeah, I heard this yesterday. Okay. Yeah. I figured it was the same thing as yesterday, but... No, I've never seen that, Brain. I'll have to check it out now, though. Just kind of interesting. I'm curious what they talk about. Anyways. Okay, dumb question, but Tesla is down because of weak earnings, right? Even though they were slightly above expectations. What's literally going on with them right now? I actually had them as below expectations yesterday. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so here's what we had. I guess it depends which analyst you look at. You know, all analysts have different expectations, but the analyst polled by LSEG had 43 cents on the EPS and 22.74 billion on the revenue, and they missed both of those. So yeah, the data we had showed it missing. I think most people had it as missing, if I was being honest. Ooh, Demir needs opinion on ETHW. You're up on a covered call with it? What's the strike? You bought the 30 strike covered calls that expire the 15th of August. I feel like you got a really good strike for where we are. I do feel like that with the way it's moving, there's a shot. There is a shot that you could end up getting, you know, having to sell your shares there. But I like the prospect of you, just holding that. I don't think that you need to necessarily like close it early or anything of that nature. If you're up already like 80% or something, then I might look at doing it. Yes. If you were already up like 50 or 80% or something, I would probably do it. You're only up 5%? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'd probably let it go. I do think that there's a shot you could end up getting assigned. It's just like, how much do you not want to lose your shares, right? How much do you not want to lose your shares? Yeah, I did test it last time. If Ethereum does keep going, though, this thing will easily get there. I don't know, Jake. I just don't love, like, rolling it all the time. I'm more of somebody, like, I either commit to it or I don't. Because I don't think you should be doing it unless you're truly confident in the initial setup, you know? Yep. No problem, Demure. What do you think about the Run news? RUN? There was news with Run? Oh, shit. It's playing this music again. Oh, my God. I kind of like it. Wow. I didn't know that they started working with Tesla. That's pretty big. For the Sunrun Flex plan, I'm surprised that Sunrun's falling down that much after partnering with Tesla. They initially started shooting higher and then really gave back all the gains today, now down 1.13%. Looking at the daily chart, Run was pretty high. This could have been exactly the news that they needed to keep them going, but unfortunately, the opposite came through. What's going on there? Pre-market? Yeah, it was pretty crazy in pre-market. Ryan said, what music did I come back to? At the end of this non-copyright sounds, they always start playing this. It's kind of funny. Mason, yesterday somebody said that it sounded like they were at the slot machines. Oh, he said the haunted house Mario Kart map. That's pretty funny. Are you talking about Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, it is the one. I heard some wild activities go on inside of the Luigi's Mansion. I had that game on the GameCube whenever I was a little kid. My sister bought me it. I'll never forget it. My sister bought it for me. Oh, you still have it. That's funny. It's funny because it went full circle. Now my sister has it back. Her kids now have it. Mess around with it all the time. Yeah, that's my favorite thing, Demure, playing it on the Wii. Yes. That's actually pretty underrated, playing that on the Wii. Why did BMNR just start pumping? Maybe because they just bounced off support and people are just buying it up, but I'm going to see if there's some news. Is Ether moving at all? ETHUSD? I think I found the reason, Autumn. I think I found the reason. The Wii with the steering wheel. You like it with that? I used to hook up like a controller for it, I remember. Yeah, that's why it was hard. Man, ETH is exploding again, guys. Look at the daily. It's so close. 3,800 coming up. How's GLXY? Galaxy Digital. Been a while since I've looked at this one. Dude, I don't understand this part. How does their ownership of ETH affect the stock? I know what I'll be asking about next Wednesday. Well, they deal with ETH. So like, if they're trying to get like an Ethereum stable coin, so, if they're buying up Ethereum, if Ethereum goes up, they essentially just made a shit ton of revenue, right? If they're buying a ton of Ethereum and then Ethereum goes up in price, I mean, they're making millions and millions of dollars, if not billions in some cases, with some people. But I think that's really why. Yeah, it's kind of like like Mason said, it's kind of like a revenue hack. It really is. DJT, I think, does that. Or Liberty Financial does, which is Trump's other like crypto business or whatever you call it. DJT, I think, has a lot too, but of course, other cryptos. Think I'm gonna put 50 into Livewire, see where it goes while I wait for Oklo to come down. FIDDY. I like that. All right, all right. Probably gonna be calling the stream here soon. Got my daughter out there screaming. Just had to go peek my head out the door at her real quick. Kind of funny. SPY's starting to pull back. Be a little wary of the pullback today, but overall, what a great run that we've been seeing play out, right? Great upside action, getting a lot of stocks moving. Coming up here, touching $10 today, 4.17%. Lots of good action out there out of many stocks. Look at SMR, new high of the day. Oklo, turning back up. I mean, it might go for another run here. Don't put it past Oklo. Might come up off the dip once again. How do you guys both have it? I think you guys are flip-flopping in the rankings is what happened. Oh, Autumn's number 3 now. Yep. That's funny. I don't even know how they do that. That's awesome, but all right, guys, have a great rest of your Thursday. Of course, if you need anything, definitely let me know. If you're interested in the trading floor, I'm going to send a link. Of course, code Big Money is active right now. If you guys want to get in on the yearly plan, use code Big Money for $100 off. Pretty badass. Check it out. There's a lot of info on that store page as well. If you're currently in the Discord or something, or currently a member, you want to upgrade, shoot me a private message. Other than that, though, let's have a great rest of the day. A lot of crazy price action out there. A lot of stocks in play. So let's get it.